Because it should be Giga Drain and then Iron Head, right? No, it's Fire. Wow. Wow, that's a crazy play. Uh-oh. Hello everybody, my name is Noah, or Faithful Garchomp, and welcome back to episode number 20 of our Radical Red Randomizer Nuzlocke. Last episode we had some intense battles against both Johto gym leaders Jasmine and Price. However, we made it out of both battles without losing a single Pokemon, which I think is really impressive. In fact, that we had to steer so much through those fights, but we made it. We made it clean, and also we had a clean sweep of May in front of the Pokemon Mansion, in which we will be exploring and get a new encounter today. We will also be, after we finish exploring the Pokemon Mansion, we're going to go to the Cinnabar Gym, and we're going to clear all the mini boss fights in there. So in the next episode, we can lead off by facing off against Blaine. All right, how's everybody doing today? I'm doing great as always. Very excited for another episode. Oh, door's locked. All right, I didn't click that way, but all right. How are you guys all doing today? I hope everyone's doing well. Yeah. Let me guys know. I haven't done this in a while, but question of the day. It's summertime over here. What are your plans for the summer? What do you guys like to do during the summer? Leave a comment and let me know things that you do during the summertime. All right, now let's get this encounter. Let's see, we need another broken, busted mon. Let's see, come on, what we got? Okay, that's not great. Especially since it doesn't get Mega Launcher. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's rough. That's really rough. Alright, that is what it is. We have another crab. We'll name you... Well, do I already have a Hawkeye? I think I do. We'll call you Davy. Oh wait, no, you're a girl. We'll call you Jones. I'll name you Jones. Alright, let's see what we could have got. Alright, I could have got Oricall Compulse, Slacking. That would have been nice. Nighttime. Ooh, Chi-Yu as well. This would also been really good. Ooh, definitely did not get a good Pokemon, that's for sure. Alright, let's change the team back to our good Mons, just in case we have to face anybody. Let's go. We'll go Tapu Fini. Let's see, let's go. We'll go Rush Ram. I think that should be fine. Should probably be good enough. Right, we can't go grab this escape rope. Let's go around the block. Nope, can't open any of those yet. Alright, let's explore this place pretty good. I'm pretty sure we have to go up that way, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, right, this is all the stuff about Mew. Alright, we don't care about that, because we don't have any IVs. You know what? There isn't really much to see in the Pokemon Mansion. I'll check the deck snap really quick. Still, another... Vigoroth is everywhere. Really wanted me to get Vigoroth. Oh, Semi-Mantine is also really good too. But you know what? I think I'm gonna skip ahead until the mansion is cleared out, I think. Because a lot of it's just kind of boring stuff. Just collecting TMs and stuff like that and making our escape through it. So I think I'm gonna skip ahead until we've completed the mansion. I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, and I'm back. So we found the secret key to the gym, which is very, very nice. Pick up the TM for Weather Ball. That's actually pretty nice, too. We're gonna make it, we're gonna head all the way back, and, oh, never mind, we're gonna have this fight first. Like I said, it was pretty boring. It took a little bit of time to remember the puzzle out, but we figured it out. But, as we're, oh, how much is this doing? Alright, not that much. Alright, we're good. How does a Tropius outspeed me, by the way? But, I'm gonna let you know, well, actually, I'll wait until we find a good place, because I don't want to cover up the battle, but... So we have a total of 3 mandatory battles before we have to... What am I saying? Before we can get to Mr. Blaine. We have 2 singles and 1 double. So I'm very scared for this double battle, because double battles are always very hard to predict. But I think I have a good plan. So I'm hoping that that's gonna work out pretty good. But oh wait, can I just leave? Forgot about that. Does anyone learn dig? Anybody? I think the escape rope works, I believe. Right? Escape rope work? Nope. Let's go all the way down and figure it out. And see, we got a lot of items. Holy moly. Pretty sure the escape rope works. I might have already passed it. Nope, I want to buy it. Alright, yep, it did work. Alright, beautiful. Alright, so let's get in front of this and let's rattle off the team. Alright, so the first fight that we have is against Ace Trainer Derek. So he leads with a me and Xiao with the Jolly Nature, with the Life Orb, with Fake Out, Close Combat, U-Turn, and Knockoff. And mind you, this is all in the permanent sun. And then it's a Suing Arcanine, the Jolly Nature with a Rock Head, Charcoal with Head Smash, Flare Blitz, Wild Charge, and a Cell Rock. Then we have a Rhyperior with the Animate Nature with Solid Rock and a Hard Stone. He's got Stone Edge, Earthquake, Fire Punch, and Mega Horn. And then we have Mega Set Scorch with Mountaineer, with Flare Blitz, Leech Life, Power Whip, and Knockoff. And then we have Sunflower with Timid, Chlorophyll, and Focus Sash. Alright. Sorry, with Growth, Solar Beam, Flamethrower, and HP Rock. Alright, I will be right back with the team. Alright, and I'm back. Alright, so one thing I always forget to do this. We forgot to evolve, not we. I forgot to evolve our Sevi Clauncher. So we're going to do that first. So we got Jones here. Let's see, what is Jones going to evolve into? Well, we know what he's going to evolve into, but... I mean, honestly, we're hoping to keep, like, Mega Launcher. Speed Boost would be cool. Feline Prowess would be cool. Yeah. Anything along those lines. But knowing my luck with this Pokemon, we're not going to get anything good. Solar Power. I mean, it's not terrible. Unfortunately, you are a bug dark type, so you don't really want to be in the sun. So that's kind of eh. It's kind of eh. So I'll leave him here. Alright. So, our plan for this fight is a Dragonite sweep. That is our plan, but knowing our luck, might not work. So we've got Dragonite with the Adamant Nature with the leftovers. We've got Prankster, of course. We've got Rain Dance, Aqua Tail, Dual Wing Beat, and Dragon Dance. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to take the Fake Out turn 1, which will stink, but it is what it is. And then we are going to Rain Dance, and then Dragon Dance. Rain Dance, and then Dragon Dance, because it's going to want to... Mienshao is going to want to knock off my lefties. And then... Actually, you know what? I might do it the opposite way. I think I'm going to Dragon Dance first, and then I'm going to Rain Dance, because I want the rain as long as I can. So, we'll do Dragon Dance, Rain Dance, and then we're going to Dual Wing Beat, and then it should be a sweep. But I never know. So, we will see. We will see about that. And then for the backups, we've got Kingpin with Low Kick, Iron Head, Sucker Punch, and Protect. Stamina, of course, with the Ambush Nature and Leftovers. We've got Quaquaval with the Choice Band with Adamant Nature. We've got Water Bubble. And we've got Close Combat, Ice Spinner, Aqua Jet, and Aqua Step. We've got Hawk Girl, the Pidgeot with Dual Wing Beat, Roost, Feather Dance, U-Turn with Guerrilla Tactics. Probably should have ran some different moves. Adamant Nature with no item, because we might be sending this in on Mega Centiskorch, which has knockoff, so we can resist the hit a little bit. And then we've got Blissey with Calm Nature with the Leftovers, Magic Guard with Seismic Toss, Light Screen, Soft Boiled, and Protect. And then in the back, just in case, we've got Crabs with Iron Head, Dual Wing Beat, Bullet Punch, and Roost with Flash Fire, Adamant Nature with the Leftovers. Alright, let's make our way into the Cinnabar Gym. See what we got. Alright. Oh, I didn't have to face you. That's really unfortunate. I don't know why I did that. That stinks. I'm not really sure. Again, I don't know why I did that. That was dumb. Alright. Wow, that did no damage. Jeez. That is my fault. I don't know why I did that, to be honest with you. Alright, Dual Wing Beat. Flareon. Dual Wing Beat. Ooh, this might hurt. Nope. If it burned, that would have sucked. 2 times. Let's Dual Wing Beat again. That's alright, thankfully. Not a special attacker. And there's the burn. There's the burn. Get some lefties to mitigate it. And what's the last one? Ursaring. Ooh, Sebe Ursaring. Interesting. Alright, Ghost Fighting. Ooh. I think we just go Hawk Girl. You do just close combat me. How much is doing? Whew. Did a lot of damage. Holy moly. Alright, now the Wing Beat should go. Probably could have just stayed in, to be honest with you, but it's fine. Alright. We won't do that again. We can just go around him. Answer the questions. Pokemon quiz. Get right and the door opens in the next room. Get it wrong, you face a trainer. If you want to converse your Pokemon for the gym leader, then get it right. Here we go. There are 9 certified Pokemon League badges. That would be no. You're absolutely correct. Go on through. Pokemon quiz. Get it right. Yep. Poliwag evolves 3 times. I always forget the answer to this question. I believe it's yes. Nope. Whoops. No, it's technically no, because it's a split Evo. Darn it. That's fine. Alright, Ivysaur we can deal with, though. That's fine. Just dueling beat. Yeah. That's fine. Alright. Of course I had to have static. That sucks. Alright. I'll be right back in 1 second. Let me go heal up, and we will go to the trainer. Right, and I'm back. That was just a quick heal. Just wanted to quick cut ahead. Alright, so we have to fight this guy. So, again, Adamant, let the leftovers, Prankster, Rain Dance, Aqua Tail, Dueling Beat, and Dragon Dance. Alright, this should sweep. We'll find out. I know why Blaine became a trainer. Oh, alright, cool. That's cool and neat, I guess. Alright, there's me and Xiao. Alright, we will Dragon Dance on the fake out. It's fine. Takes some chip damage, that's alright. We'll get a little HP back. Then we will Dragon Dance. There we go, we are +1 attack, +1. That did a ton of damage. That did a lot more than it said. That's kind of crazy. Now I can't sweep. I still set up Rain Dance. That did a lot more damage than it said it was gonna do. That's kind of crazy. Alright, now I can't sweep. So that's awesome. Love that for me. At least we got the rain up. Let's do Wing Beat. This is always Arcanine just to Cell Rock. That actually sucks, dude. That's so annoying. Yo. That did way more damage than it said it was gonna do. That's so irritating. Yep, that's fine. Kingpins always are switching. We're +1 now, in the rain. So this should not do anything. Get some HP back. We low kick. You swapping Samuel. It's gonna do no damage. Alright, let's just go into Blissey. It's fine. That rain went out pretty quick. Alright, let's Seismic Toss. They do just growth, that sucks. Alright, let's Light Screen. To mitigate that. Cut all of it in half again. Seismic Toss. Alright, one more second to talk. You do just switch, that sucks. Alright, send to Scorch. It's fine, I guess. Alright, this should be knockoff, right? Should always be knockoff, correct? Yeah, probably. Alright, if it's knockoff, we are safe to go into Hawk Girl, like we said. And we should be fine. I'm hoping. Although Flare Blitz might just kill, and I might have just thrown. We might have just, I think we lost our Pidgeot. I should have checked. Okay, no, we're fine. We do Wing Beat. Alright, dude. You're just gonna keep swapping around? What are we doing here? Alright, you're gonna sell rock, right? So, since you're cell rocking, I was switching Kingpin. Right? Yep. It's fine. And +1. Okay. Get Kingpin. Sorry, King Gambit. Level 76. At +1. With Impish Nature. With Stamina. Alright, you should always Flare Blitz me. I low kick. Dude, why are you swapping around like this? It's actually annoying me. It's generally so annoying. Alright, I'm +1. Sent to Scorch. Mega. I'm hoping a Sucker Punch just kills. Sucker Punch. Yes. Sucker Punch. Goodbye. Alright, I'm still +1, so that's good. Arcanine. Oh, hi, Arcanine. Alright. I low kick. Did a ton of damage. 9 +2. Low kick kills. Alright, what would like to come in? Rhyperior. What can Rhyperior do to me? I guess I always protect. See what he goes for. Okay, it's going for E-Quake. I'm at 161. Means I always Iron Head. Okay, I do outspeed. Low kick and Iron Head are the same. Iron Head has the chance to flinch, so I always click Iron Head. Earthquake crit can kill me. We're just hoping that doesn't happen. Alright, now I'm at 70, but now I'm +3. We protect again. I'm at 102. Again, it's another Earthquake crit that I'm risking. The problem is I can't switch into... I mean, I guess I could switch into Dragonite. But the problem is at 54 HP, does Aqua Tail kill? Okay, Aqua Tail does kill. So I think I'm good to switch into that. Because it always should be going for Earthquake. It's not affect Huggy. We Aqua Tail. It should always kill. Beautiful. And then it's just Sunflora, correct? And we always outspeed Sunflora. Because the sun is not up. Oh, another steering, but we did it. I'm sorry, guys. I can't believe how unprepared I'm being. I'm sorry about that. I guess I'm not accounting for how much damage I could possibly take. Alright. So let's talk about this next single battle. So against Ace Trainer Lucy, we've got Lycanroc with the Jolly Nature, with the Focus Sash, with Stealth Rock, Endeavor, Accel Rock, and Rock Tomb. We've got Galarian Darmanitan in Zen mode with Life Orb, with Flare Blitz, U-Turn, Icicle Crash, and Earthquake. We've got Poison Heal, Gliscor with Toxic Orb, with Swords Dance, Earthquake, Dual Wing Bait, and Facade. We've got Ursaluna with the Adamant Nature with Guts, with Flame Orb, of course, with Headlong Rush, Facade, Close Combat, and Knockoff. We have Charizard with the Fire EMZ with Solar Power, with the Timid Nature, with Fire Blast, Solar Beam, Air Slash, and Scorching Sands. Alright, I will be right back with the team. Right, and I'm back. So, like the last fight, we're going to try to sweep with Miyagi. I think we can do it, though. So we've got the Adamant Nature with the Flame Orb, of course. With Guts, we're going Drain Punch, Trailblaze, Ice Punch, and Wicked Blow. So turn 1, we're going to Trailblaze to get faster. And then we're going to Drain Punch to kill Lycanroc. And then we should be able to one-hit KO everything besides Ursaluna. Ursaluna, it's going to be close. But since it doesn't proc Flame Orb right away, we can take a close combat. So we will always be safe. Obviously, if it's a crit, I think we die. But everything else will kill. And that's the idea. All right, in the back for Darmanitan, we've got Roxanne, the Alone Golem with Rock Blast, Protect, Wild Charge, and Earthquake, Mold Breaker with the Impish Nature, and a Shuckleberry to make sure we can take the Earthquake. Next, we got Tapu Fini, Modest with a Choice Scarf to make sure we can outspeed Gliscor with Sage Power, of course, with Surf, Ice Beam, Moonblast, and Flip Turn. And then for Huggy, we've got Protect, Earthquake, Ice Spinner, and Roost with the Prankster ability. I don't know why I just raised my voice like that. Just in case, if the Ursaluna comes in, we can switch in on a Headlong Rush if we think it's going to Headlong Rush with the Leftovers ability. With the Leftovers. And then we've got Blissey with a Calm Nature. With the lefties, as usual, Magic Guard. Seismic Toss. Instead of Light Screen this time, we brought Rain Dance. Just in case we're on the Charizard, we can set up a Rain Dance to lower that Fire Blast and that Farium Z. And lower Solar Power. That is always good. And then we have Kingpin, as a pivot for Ursaluna as well. Make sure if it is like a Facade or a knockoff, we can always swap into Kingpin, get the +1, and we can always Iron Defense as well, which would be very, very nice. All right, so hopefully, I think this sweep should go a lot better. I think this one is a lot more foolproof because it should always go for Stealth Rock with Lycanroc turn 1, so we can always Trailblaze and then get faster than it, and then KO. So, unlike, Mienshao, where it does a ton of damage to me, I think we should be good. Alright, let's go. I think we got this one. I think we got it. Because as long as we get the Trailblaze, we're fine. As soon as we get the Trailblaze, the only problem, like I said, will be Ursaluna. It will be Ursaluna. So, we will Trailblaze turn 1, as you Stealth Rock. Perfect. Alright, we should sweep. This should be perfect. We do over half. We get our speed up, so we outspeed everything now. Sunlight is, of course, strong. And there's the Flame Orb. Alright, we Drain Punch. Beautiful. Lycanroc is gone. I will pull up the calcs just in case anything goes awry, but because we know it is team order, so I believe it does see that I just KO everything. But we will make sure that that is the case. Flame Orb, excuse me. We've got Wicked Blow. We've got Drain Punch. Let's see, we got Darmanitan. Lucy. Yeah, you think you have all these EVs, but you don't. Alright, Drain Punch kills, so we will do that to get some of the HP back. Because we do want to be healthy as much as we can. Alright, this should always be... Alright, if it's team order, then it should be Gliscor next. Yep. Gliscor dies to a quad effective Ice Punch. That's why we brought it. Beautiful. Alright, now here's Ursaluna, who I am scared about. But it would have... I feel like I would have brought it out first if it saw that it could KO. But yeah, we just KO. Sweet. Alright, that should be GG's. And then we just Wicked Blow the Charizard. And we Wicked Blow. GG's. That's how I wanted the first battle to go, but, you know, things happen. It's all good. No way, it's a crit! GG's. Another Urshifu sweep. Very nice. Alright, now the scary double battle. So we've got Ace Trader Zach with the Nidoking Noivern lead, with Nidoking with Sheer Force Life Orb, with Earth Power Sludge Wave, Fire Blast, Ice Beam. We've got Noivern with the Naive Nature with Infiltrator, Focus Sash, Heat Wave, Tailwind, Aeroblast, and Dragon Pulse. And we have, and then in the back, she's got Hisuian Braviary with Modest Nature, with Tinted Lens, Life Orb, Air Slash, Heat Wave, Shadow Ball, and Esper Wing. She's got Excadrill, Adamant Nature with Mold Breaker, Soft Sand, High Horsepower, Iron Head, Rapid Spin, and Rock Slide. And then Volcarona with the Timid Nature with Flame Body, with the Charcoal, with Fire Blast, Bug Buzz, Giga Drain, and Psychic. Alright, I will be right back with the team. Alright, and I'm back. Alright, so our plan for this double battle is we're going to lead with McQueen and Ariel. So McQueen with the Modest Nature with the Life Orb, the Magnum Pull, of course. We're going to Volt Switch on the Noivern right away, because we want to bait in the Earth Power. So we can hit the Noivern and break its Focus Sash, excuse me. And then we're going to Ice Beam the Noivern with Choice Scarf, Sage Power, Tapu Fini with Ariel to kill the Noivern, so we cannot set up Tailwind. And then hopefully, I'm hoping that Nidoking will go for Earth Power, like I said, into Regieleki, so then we can swap into Dragonite right away and set up the Rain with Prankster Rain Dance again. I know I'm keep switching the things around all the time, but I think that will probably be the right answer. We're holding the Nacho Berry just in case of an Ice Beam. And yeah, that's what I want to do. We have Mandibuzz for an answer for Braviary, Careful Nature, Sandvale. Yeah, I'll keep that. That's fine. We got Dual Wing Beat, Protect, Knockoff, and Roost. And then for Excadrill, we're running, or not for Excadrill, but just in the back, we've got Ancient Power, Earth Power, Protect, and Roost on Manny Levy, with Timid Nature to make sure we can outspeed the Excadrill and other things on the field. And then also Ancient Power hits Volcarona. Actually, that's what Manny Levy's here for. He's here for the Volcarona. So he resists pretty much all his moves except for Psychic. And then Ancient Power is quad effective, and that's really good. And then once we get the physical attackers out of the way, actually once we get the only physical attacker, which is Excadrill out of the way, we can send an egg to just kind of sit there and do damage. Alright, so this is the last one before Blaine. Like I said, we're just going to do these mini boss fights today, and then in the next episode, we will do Blaine, and then we're going to move on, hopefully, to the last of Team Rocket, which is crazy. Alright, let's get right into it. Fire is weak against H2O. That is true. And that's kind of the plan for this battle, to be honest with you. Alright, sent out Zach, sent out Nidoking and Noivern. We got McQueen and Ariel. Alright, so we will Volt Switch, and we will Ice Beam. Break the Sash. Wow, that did so much damage. Alright, we will go into Huggy. And then Ice Beam will kill. Beautiful. Beautiful first turn. Beautiful turn one. Is it Sludge Wave? It is Earth Power. Nice. I read that perfect. Beautiful. Alright, what wants to come out? It is Volcarona. Interesting. Why? Ooh, because it probably wants to double into... Does it want to double into Tapu Fini? Let's see, Tapu Fini at level 76 with Sage Power, Ice Beam with Modest, and the Choice Scarf. Alright, so we go Volcarona. So Giga Drain is doing about 40%, around 40%, but it's not doing crazy enough. Then what about Nido King? Yeah, Sludge Wave, it doubles. Hold on. It is doubles. So Sludge Wave is doing around 65%. So I'm actually not going to Rain Dance this turn. I'm going to Extreme Speed, because it is in fact a roll. It's actually a 62.5% chance to Oko with Ice Beam. So we're going to Extreme Speed, and we're going to Ice Beam into the Nidoking, just to make sure we can KO. Because I don't mind if I get hit with a Giga Drain. I don't mind at all. That's beautiful. Yeah, it is Giga Drain. Okay. That's fine. That is a-okay with me. The sun's still up. And then I think this should be extra, right? Yeah, alright. So now... Alright. Now I think we set up the rain. Actually, yeah, we set up the rain. And then I'm going to hard switch into Manny Levy. I think that's the play. Because it should be Giga Drain and then Iron Head. Right? No, it's Fire. Wow. Wow, that's a crazy play. Uh-oh. I should have calced it. I should have calced it. You've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Right, because it's watertight. You've got to be joking. Okay. That is terrible, to say the least. And I meant to put Scald on you, and I kept Surf like an idiot. Frick. I have to go Taskmaster. Alright, let's Aqua Tail, and let's Protect. I thought I would outspeed. I swear, if you fricking... Alright, at least that kills. Dude, that's so annoying. I'm so mad. All I had to do was check that. Literally, Mandibuzz is always the switch. Like, what am I thinking? Dude, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Got rid of the Life Orb. You do Air Slash into my slot. It does okay damage. The rain continues to fall. We got lefties. Alright, we switch here into... He's going for Psych. I could always switch into Egg. And then I knock off again. Oh, that's so annoying. I'm so mad at myself right now. Alright, we're gonna seismic toss into Braviary, and we're gonna protect with Taskmaster. Okay, you bug buzzed into my slot. You guys doubled in. That's fine. Dude, I'm so annoyed. Mandibuzz is literally always the switch, too. It's always the switch. Psycho Toss. And then... if you're going for Fire Blast... going to Aerial. Wait. Dude, did I just lose Aerial? Oh my gosh. Why is the sun back up? I thought Randance would get rid of it for good. That's dumb. That's so dumb. Okay, let's check if... frick, dude. Fall Corona. It's actually in the sun too, so I can't just frickin'... oh my god, dude. Alright, let's switch. Hold on. No, we always seismic toss, and then we just hard switch into Taskmaster again. Because you should be Giga Draining. Nope, you've just Fire Blast again. Why are you Fire Blasting? Oh my gosh, I'm so lucky that didn't burn. I'm so lucky that didn't burn. I'm so lucky. We Seismic Toss and we protect. Well, we beat Zach. Oh my gosh. All I had to do was check to see what move was going for, and I would have been fine. Manny Levy, I am so sorry that I made that stupid mistake. Bro, we just lost our box art. It's not the run, because I really haven't been using him all that much, and his ability kind of sucked, but having a 680 base stat total with 150 special attack, that's bulky. That's it. That's a dagger. That is such a dagger. Oh, man. And we have 3 encounters left in the whole game. We have Cerulean Cave, we've got Victory Road, and we've got the Indigo Plateau. Those are the only 3 encounters we have left. Alright, let's heal up, and then let's end the episode. Dude, that is so depressing. I am so sorry, Manny Levy. That was such a bad play on my part. I literally had the calcs right up there. I could have just looked. I could have just made sure that it was going for any move. But I decided to be a dummy and say, oh, it's going to go for Iron Head. And switch into... Man. I'm actually so depressed right now. Alright, well, that's all from me for this episode. In the next episode, we're going to be fighting Blaine, and we're going to be going into Cerulean Cave. And I think we're gonna do, we might do the first Team Rocket battles, but I might just do that in one episode. So it might just be this. The next episode might actually be a pretty quick episode. It might just be Blaine, and then the Cerulean Cave encounter, and then but we'll see. We might do the back-to-back admin boss fight with the 8 against 6, or the 6 against 8. But we'll find out in the next episode. I've been Noah, or Faithful Garchomp, and I will see you all in the next episode. Peace out.